So guys, in this session we'll be learning about TDS and TCS. First, let us understand what is TDS. TDS stands for tax deducted at source. It is a tax deducted by the customer from the seller before doing the payment. When a company or an individual is doing a specified payment, it is liable to deduct a certain percentage as tax before doing the payment to the receiver or the seller. To deduct TCS, it is compulsory for the deductor to have a TAN number. The person who is deducting the TDS is known as the deductor, and the seller who is receiving the deducted payment is the deductee. TDS is mostly applied on services and it is applied on very few products. It is mostly applied on services. Let us understand TDS with an example now. Let's say the nature of payment is professional fees and the TDS rate is 10% over here. And the total amount you have to pay to your seller is 50,000 rupees. So while doing the payment, you will not pay the complete 50,000 rupees, but you will deduct 10% as TDS and then pay 45,000 rupees to your seller. So before doing the payment, you will deduct 10% as tax and pay the rest amount. And this 10% amount which you deducted as TDS from your seller, you have to deposit this to the government as tax. While doing the payment, we will not pay the complete amount, but we will deduct 10% as tax and pay only 45,000 rupees to the receiver. Person responsible to deduct TDS is deducted, and the person receiving payment or receiving the deducted payment is called a deductee. TDS is levied on various services such as professional fees, TDS on contract, rent, income from commission, etc. There are various services on which TDS is applied. If you want to know the various services and the different tax rates for it, you can visit this website and check the TDS rate for different services. Next, let us understand what is TCS. TCS stands for tax collected at source. It is collected by the seller from the buyer on sale of specified goods. TDS is the tax which we deduct, whereas TCS is the tax which we collect. TDS is deducted by the customer from the seller, and the TCS is collected by the seller from the customer. To collect TCS, it is compulsory for the collector to have a TAN number. TDS is mostly applied on services, whereas TCS is mostly applied on goods. So let's understand TCS with an example now. Let's say the nature of good is timber. So you will be doing sales of timber to your customer and the TCS rate is 1% and the total amount the customer has to pay you is 10,000 rupees. So while receiving payment, you will not receive the 10,000 rupees as the total amount. You will receive the amount plus the tax. The 10,000 rupees, which is the amount, plus 1% tax. The 1% of 10,000 is 100 rupees. So in total, you will receive 10,100 rupees from your customer, in which 10,000 rupees is the amount which you receive for selling your goods and 1% is the tax which you collected from your customer, and you have to deposit this 1% tax to the government as TCS. TCS is also applied on various products such as tendu leaves, scrap, forest products, etc. And if you want to know the TCS rates for different products, you can just visit the income tax website. You will get to know it. So guys, that is it for this video. In this video, we learned about TDS and TCS with an example. Hope you understood what is TDS and TCS. That is it for this video. Thanks for watching.